If you're on the fence about whether or not to get Dragon Age the Veilguard, odds are the reason why is that the game seems very different than what you're used to. The older Dragon Age games were definitely going for a darker fantasy tone, and a lot of people expected more of that when Dragon Age 4 was announced. But now you see that new art style and the more colorful world, and maybe you don't know what to make of it. Well, if your mind is still open on the game, but you're wondering if you would actually enjoy playing it, let me go over 3 of the things I noticed while jumping in that may help you decide one way or the other. First of all, there has been a lot said about the look of the companions in this game, and if we're going to be honest with ourselves, getting to know a whole new cast of characters is a journey in any game. This is a game that will take most people over 40 hours to complete, which is a lot of time to spend with these new characters and get to know them inside and out. Give them time and they will grow on you. They did for me, for sure. Probably a little bit faster than the characters in past Dragon Age games did, because not everybody is dour and serious all the time. Yes, the situation itself is serious, and some of the characters are soldiers and assassins, but very few people in life or in games are serious all the time. If you have a sense of humor and an open mind, I think you'll come to appreciate what the unique personalities of these new Dragon Age companions have to offer in a new playthrough. Next, the story is very PG-13, at least in the opening hours that I've been exploring so far. That fact, along with the new colorful, stylized art direction, I think is aimed towards providing a good time to fans of the series, but also being more welcoming to people who are curious about maybe jumping in for the first time. And that's a great direction for the game to take, in my opinion. Dragon Age may be popular, but it's never sold huge numbers, and making these big games requires big investment to make it happen. If we, as gamers, want to see more large-scale games with great stories and acting and graphics, then more games need to be sold to more people in order to make that happen. Beyond that though, grimdark fantasy is not everyone's cup of tea, just like bright and colorful isn't either. And the blood definitely flows in this game. It gets dark at times. Again, having an open mind and not preconceived notions about what you expect to love and hate about the game before playing it would be the way to go here. At one point, I met a matriarch type character who told me a closely held secret after only just meeting me and talking to me for like 2 sentences. I imagine this is the type of stuff that makes people who were already inclined to not like the game hate it even more. But then I thought about it. In any other game, this situation would have led to, before I can trust you with my secret, you need to prove yourself to me. Go kill 5 harpies and gather 47 wood. You know what I'm saying? We know that's what's usually coming, so the fact that they chose to just skip it, I'm 100% cool with that. So far, the story has been getting better the more I get into it, and isn't that what we're all looking for? And third, the big, expansive, and ultimately empty open worlds of Inquisition are gone, replaced by smaller, more curated branching levels. This change leaves story missions feeling much more focused, but still allows for exploration that leads to small treasures and secrets tucked away for those that care to look. Open worlds can be great, but they can also lead to a lot of fatigue as developers fill them with so much busy work in order to justify creating all that play space. Here, you won't encounter a whole lot of that filler. You could just make a beeline for your objective if you want to. There are puzzles, but they're simple and light, which is also great because you won't need to reach for Google to figure them out. I absolutely remember spending way too much time in the hinterlands doing chores for Harding in the opening hours of Inquisition, so I didn't expect this change. But it's one of my favorite new design changes for Veilguard. There are things this game offers that pretty much everyone can agree are fantastic, such as the combat, but these are the 3 smaller things that stuck out to me that may help somebody who is unsure decide whether to give the game a shot or not. What do you think? Are you going to join the fight in Dragon Age Veilguard? Are you loving your time in it so far like we are? Let's discuss down in the comments below. Full review coming soon from us at some point for sure. See you next time.
See you at the Ramen Spot.